Another stream. Another daily stream. How is everybody doing today? Once again, another hard day's work. Just gonna bring up the streams. Bring up the streams. See if somebody's yakking to me or just ignoring me. Back to these guys. Well, hold on a sec. Are we back to these guys? I think I paid in enough red on these dudes. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Maybe later I'll do a touch of I don't know yet. I'm going to set these guys to the side. Put them over here. I'm done with them. You too. Done with them. I'm going to these guys now. Yeah. More the same. But I need to do something different on these guys. I need to put some blue on them. And some more yellow. God, so much to do. Not enough time in the day. We need some water. Some water, please. This wet pellet looks thirsty. There we go. I was a couple of minutes late. I had to cut my fingernails because, I just don't like having long fingernails. And I don't think most people like watching me with long fingernails. At least when I watch people that are online doing painting, I don't have this thing for long fingernails. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys, other painters with long fingernails. I just can't stand it. I have to keep my nails cut short. Even when I finger pick guitar, I've never grown my fingernails long, and I can get pretty loud with. We are slightly out of tune. That's just through the air, Oh. Whew. What a day at work. I don't want to talk about it, but it was a day. Let's get her close to the edge of my table. Whew. Now, yellow. Once again, yellow. But we're going with the yellow ochre. Probably need to mix this guy up again. Here we go. I run it on the vortex mixer. Gotta love the vortex mixer. It mixes fine. I got nobody on the chat yet, so I can be as annoying as I want to be. You can turn down that volume if you want to and just watch me paint. It doesn't hurt my feeler at all. I'm cool with it. In fact, a lot of times I do put some of my favorite shows on, like on YouTube, on 1.25 or 1.5 speed, depending on how fast they or slow they talk. Because I just don't have that many hours in a day, and neither do you. So go ahead and put it at 1.522 if you want. You know, you can watch me chirble along like a squirrel if you really want to. I'm okay. I don't mind. You know, I did take away the palette camera because, well, I don't know. If you guys want me to put the palette camera back on, I can do that again if you really want me to. I just thought, you know, do people really want to see me mix paint? I mean, if you do want me to show you how I'm mixing the paint, that's fine. I can do that too. It's okay. Either way works. Put on my monoculars on. I forget what these are called. I'm just going to call them monoculars from now on. I think one of my nice catch by my lap. One of my kids' friends used to call things monoculars instead of binoculars. They say monoculars. So this is micro binoculars. So monoculars sounds good. These are my monoculars. I love my monoculars. Now, because it's time to paint, I know it's time to paint. And I think Dwayne might be popping in here. I did put a notice out for him that I am online. So if he's coming in, I'm here. Hang out. BS. I think maybe he might want to get into a game of Mech Warrior or something later. Who knows? Because he's been watching me do these Battletech minis, and he's like reminiscing. I got the new add-on, so did he. The DLC for Mech Warrior Mercenaries. So we played a little bit of that a little while ago. I don't know if anybody wants to watch us stream that together and play. I mean, be cool if you guys want us to. We can do that. We can stream it sometime or whatever. It's a fun game full of action. You can watch us swear, because sometimes it can be a little bit of a rough go. Yeah, these guys are gonna need some blue, and that will be that will be shortly here. After I get this layer of yellow on here. Because I want these still to look like rugged, rough mechs. I don't want them to look like entirely, brand new kind of paint jobs that you would see off of, like from out of a, some dude's garage where he does these crazy looking paint jobs, right? Make a wrap, put a wrap on. Oh, sounds like Dwayne's alive. Maybe he'll get in here. Might be having a ciggy butt or something.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. Waiting for supper to finish.
The what?
Just waiting for supper to finish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just a streaming away.
You are you?
Yep. Seeing if anybody come on, talk with me. I'm painting mechs.
Yeah, I was in there today for a little bit, not very long. I mean, in MechWarrior, not Twitch.
Right. How come you're not twitching it?
Oh, I don't know.
If you're playing it, you may as well twitch it.
Uh-huh. Well, no, I wasn't in there that long. Maybe 5-10 minutes. All right, where are you?
Where am I?
Yeah, it must be underneath that.
I'm on Twitch and I'm on YouTube at the same time.
Oh, yeah, all right. Well, I have you on... Oh, that's the wrong... Oh, fuck. Click, 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 click. Let's see here. Guess I have to sign in, don't I?
Yeah, it's funny. Dave joins me on Twitch to chat.
Uh-huh.
And Sean joins me on YouTube. So neither of the guys could see their chats at the same time. But now I have the chat screen on so that everybody can see stuff at the same time. Yeah, you should turn that down.
Wow. Talk about latency.
Big time latency.
Yeah. Wow. That
Oh, yeah,
was like
it takes
a
a
whole
while.
sentence behind, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. It takes a while to get caught up. They gotta run all the wires through all the squirrel power that we have here.
Yeah.
Chipmunks. Chipmunks running everything here.
So is your snow gone?
Oh yeah, it's totally gone. We haven't seen snow in a little
snow
while.
in at least 4 days.
At least 4 days.
Yeah.
We're expecting another flurry next week.
That's right. There's the end of your summer.
Second winter. Third winter.
That's right. We don't get summer, we get Chinook winters.
Yeah.
Oh man, I am so tired. And there's any reason for it. I don't know what the hell is the matter with me. Always tired.
Just an old man.
Yeah, that must be it. Oh, I don't think I'll make any coffee. I will have some strawberry shortcake later after dessert.
Strawberry shortcake.
Yes. Got our little brown cakes. Just
Little
cut them
brown
in half.
cakes.
Yep, they're like 6 inches in diameter. I cut them in half, stuff them full of strawberries, stick strawberries on top, and whipped cream.
I see. Can
And they're good.
Can Sue send some down for me?
Yeah. Well, we'll freeze them up so that
1
they're
week
still
later.
in good shape when they get there. Yeah, it'll be like some of those Fallout 4 sweet rolls.
Yeah. Somebody steal your sweet roll.
That's right. Yeah, I had enough of Fallout 4. I usually go into that when there's nothing piquing my interest.
You gotta
That
start
or
playing.
Solitaire.
You gotta start playing that. Whatchamacallit? The Elite Dangerous.
One of these days,
Because
yeah.
you love trucking, so why not space trucking?
Yeah.
It's like the
Well, as
same
long as I
thing.
don't
All
have
you're
to
shooting
be,
shit.
As long as I don't have to be fighting other spaceships, because if that's going to happen, forget it.
Oh, the
because-
AI is fine.
Yeah, I know.
There's
I
nothing
went
to
through the
worry
little
about.
test tutorial thing there, and on easy mode.
That's fighter
And-
craft. You're not fighting fighter craft. You're fighting big sluggish ships. They move a heck of a lot slower.
Well, that's good because
You don't have to worry about that, man.
by the time I get turned around to shoot at them, they're already coming back at me. Yeah.
No, it's actually not that bad. It's not that hard of a.
I guess I should, and then not go into the tutorial, just go into the game, figure the shit out.
Well, I mean, like you should learn all the things like how to speed up, slow down for the for like travel. Because there's a couple of tricks, because otherwise you overshoot your destination, and then you're like wasting so much time because you're overshooting all the time. Watch a few videos on it, basic how people do their
Jump.
decelerations and stuff, and then how to refuel, and how to dock, because once you learn those, you're okay, and then you can get a auto docking unit after, when you got enough money put together to do that. There's certain builds that you can do with the with your first ship, which is the Sidewinder, where you can allocate enough money to get a auto docking unit, so which makes things a little easier. Then you don't have to, crash your first couple of times.
Like your first run down the ski hill, eh?
Damaging your
Stopping
ship.
at the bottom.
Costs a lot of money to get your ship back into repair.
Right. Oh. Fuck.
You're gonna fall
Maybe I will
asleep
put
on
some
me.
coffee on.
I didn't really realize my stream was that boring. Apparently it is. 4 more to do. Just 1 more lance to do here.
Mm-hmm.
Then I gotta put some blue on them. I have to make them House Steiner.
Oh, yeah.
These guys are gonna be House Steiner.
Ooh. Ah.
Yeah, I tell you, I was like, by the end of the day today, I was just like, ugh. Ugh. It was a short day, but, you know, seriously. Just wanted it to end.
So why 28 millimeter?
Because that's the scale that I usually paint stuff in.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So from the miniature's eye height is 28 millimeters. So that would be like a standard like D&D miniature. Which can D&D miniatures can range between 25 to 32 millimeters.
Mm-hmm.
So a 32 will obviously be, you know, a few millimeters bigger. But in some cases, you know, like for like larger characters and stuff like that, that you won't notice a big difference, right?
Right.
Because they'll fit in. So 28 fits in between like all the scales. So 25 to 32.
Like,
so
looks correct.
28 works with pretty much everything.
Right.
So yeah, so that's why it's called 28.
Okay.
So pretty much everything I paint, except for these mechs. These mechs are one. Where do they go? I guess it's called 6 millimeter scale for the mechs.
Yeah.
Because your guys would be like, you know, 6 millimeters tall, basically, as compared to the mechs here.
Right. Yeah, I got an email from Twitch about having music playing in the background. Like it's just a generic email they send out to everybody who's got an account.
Yeah, they're kind of warning people if, you know, if they have.
And that's a little ridiculous because there's music in the background. I guess it's their liability.
But they're not liable. That's the whole thing. They're not liable. They shouldn't be. They're not a publisher. If you're a publisher, yeah, you're liable for stuff that, because a publisher has people making, I guess they are kind of a publisher now, since they're pretty much, you know, having mainstream news outlets making stuff for them. So technically, I guess now they're technically publishers. So
I guess.
But they don't want the publisher rules, you know, for certain things. That's the thing. Where it would make them, you know, have to abide by certain laws, which they don't want to, because they want to, you know, they want to be able to censor, you know, whoever they feel like they want to. So, and if they did that, then that would be against, you know, their publisher etiquette. So they're trying to play both sides of the coin. All these guys. We're publishers, but we're not publishers.
Yeah.
We're only publishers when it suits us. We're not publishers when when it's going to cost us something.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Then I go and I sign into, every time I sign into Twitch, I have to go to my Gmail and
Because,
get the verification code for some flippin' reason.
huh? Right.
Every time.
And you're not switching from one thing to another, eh?
Sometimes I'll go to Relive through AMD, and that's probably why. But like, fuck, man.
Do. Oh, I'm on my last mech for yellow. Cool. Yeah, I've decided I'm going to put some blue on these guys as well, not just not just kind of grayish yellow, gray and yellow.
Right.
Just to make it look like more Steiner color. And I have to figure out which blue I want. Which blue? I gotta go find a blue now. So, anything new on your side of the world?
Not really. It's all pretty much the same day after day thing here.
Oh, I am at a toss up here what to use. That, this, or this. I'll bring them out. See what you think. What your opinions.
There.
What shade of blue? Should I go with a dark, like a deep, darker blue? Because that would seem more characteristic to something that would carry more of a camo kind of feel to it instead of a bright blue, which would stick out like a sore thumb on the battlefield.
Right.
Kind of idea. I'm just thinking, Plus, if I start with the deep blue, then I can go with something a little bit lighter for highlighting on the blue parts, right?
Well, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, I suppose, yeah. Because isn't it harder to go lighter over top of dark than the other way around?
No.
Or the
No, they like if you put something lighter over top of the darker one, once it's dry, you can glaze over and eventually heighten up the...
It doesn't reactivate it kind of idea.
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, I think I'm going to go dark. And then maybe add in the electric blue later on that one, so... just to, give it some highlights on certain spots. Get this gluten mixed up.
Yeah, I noticed when I went into Mech Warrior, you know how you used to have to paint your mechs, right?
Right.
Individually and remember what the numbers were and stuff.
Right.
Now you can select them all and have the same same paint that you created go to all your mechs. And it'll save it.
Do them all at once?
Yep.
Because I haven't tried that yet, so.
Yeah. No, it does. It's way better that way. So I was glad to see about that. There's always such a go through every one of them and remember, oh no, I used this pattern, you know, blah blah, whatever. Oop. When she's got dinner finished, then I'm gonna go and eat. I'll just mute, but won't take me long to have supper and then come back. Just easier than in front of my desk.
Gotcha.
That looks like one of them cannons and mech that I was using last.
What? This one that I'm holding?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the Locust.
No, the cannon. The cannon reminds me of the one that was in the arm of the one that I was using last.
Oh.
PPC or whatever. No, it was a burst laser or something. The hell was it? I don't know. It did save our co-op game from playing with you. Plus, I made a new one because I started a co-op.
Oh, so
career.
you can play the co-op game that we were playing,
right?
But single player, like.
But well, no, you can go in and load in co-op as well. It's there. It says Cougar 474, but I have 373,000 credits because that's all I made. Right? You don't get the initial 3 million to start with. So that's pretty much that.
Oh yeah. So it's whatever you made in my game?
Yeah, I guess so. Because I didn't create one. The only one I created was the one I created to start a new career. Now
yeah, because you start
3 million.
Yeah, you start with
right?
3 million.
Yeah. Well, in the other one that says my actual name, Cougar 474, it's 373,000 whatever $100 from playing with you. But I didn't go into and load it, so I don't know if it loads the mix that you had or what. You know?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, check that out. I mean, it means that it allocates, but it doesn't allocate XP, I don't think. I don't know what my level would be, if I'd still be at 1 or if I'd be, I think it was at 2 with you in there.
Yeah, I can't recall where you were at or where we were at.
Well, let's see here. Do I have that? No, I don't. So I'll just minimize that. Launch Epic. Oh, yeah, right. And go and check. Game update and details. Okay, that. Yeah. Come on. Okay. Co-op. Load. Yeah.
And does it start you in the same
Days
area?
elapsed 315. Reputation 3. Yeah, it does rep you up. Main campaign. and the other one is career mode.
Where did it start you?
Oh, it's got a whole bunch of them saved here. Rep 3, D-Berry 4 pilots. No, that's not where we were. Co-op unlocked, autosave paid bill, autosave entered system, mission finished mission paid bill, D-Berry 4 pilots. Well, let's see where that is. Which part of the map were you on, west or the east?
The Steiner area. That would be the west side.
Okay. Well, this isn't. This is like where, where Haynesville is, where you start.
Right.
Like where we started before. That's where it is.
Okay.
So, this must be
a different one.
Yeah, but the map's still the same. Yeah, you're in the blue zone?
Yep.
Okay, dinner's ready. Yeah, so I guess that's not. It must have been. I don't know what the deal is with that then, because let's see what's under the battle mech. I have a javelin, a centurion, a jenner, and a locust. Yeah, that's it must have defaulted or something to when I was playing before, I guess. I don't know. That's weird. Anyway, I'm going to go and eat dinner because it's ready. So I'll see you in about 15, 20 minutes.
Okie dokie.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Next. Yeah. I also got tomorrow off, so I might do a little bit of a stream tomorrow as well. In the middle of the day. It also depends on whether or not, because I watch Plasta TV as well. If nobody else has seen Plasti TV, Plasti TV. He's Portuguese. Well, he speaks in Portuguese, but he's from Brazil. So yeah, check out his stuff. I mean, I watch it just to I don't speak Portuguese, so and I understand maybe a couple of words, but most of the guys that I watch that are really good painters speak Portuguese. So, and Plastic TV, he gets into doing scale models instead of more scale models than miniatures like me. But I mean, it's cool. And he says hi. He speaks rough English, but I mean, it's good enough to understand him totally. And he's working on like an A10 Warthog, as well as a Virago motorcycle, which is cool. I told him a buddy of mine drove a Virago before he traded it off for a Harley Davidson. Actually, he laid down the Virago, crashed it, and was all put out because he laid down his bike. Sad days. So yeah. So it's always interesting to pick up, tips and tricks from other painters. So you're always learning something new in this hobby, for sure. It's always good to share how you do things too to other people. This blue really covers really well. Quite impressed. Now, do I want to go all the way? Yeah, maybe I'll do the whole arm, whole hand that way on this guy. I'll make it all blue all the way through. And goes through onto this side because he's holding it. I also watch Angel Giraldes. I got a couple of his books, so I watch his stuff as well. He's from Spain, and he's got like a YouTube as well as Facebook. He does all the painting of miniatures for a lot of the Infinity miniatures that you see on the box art is usually his stuff. I really wanted to learn how somebody gets so detailed like that, because those miniatures are like super detailed. That's going to also be coming up real quick here. Is I've got a box of Infinity miniatures that I got to get through and put them together. So I'm going to be, well, maybe tomorrow I will have that project to be done here. Show the big mess of miniatures. Just to let you know what in for. I think I have one of them done in here. Let's see if I can find it. Miniature, where are you? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I started gluing this guy together. And this apparently looks like one of the Nox Warriors or something like that. The alien guys that you fight against in Defiance. So yeah, these come in multiple pieces. So this came in like, I think it was like 3 pieces. And you had to glue it all together. So I got to go through this whole bag of, there must be like, oh God, 60, 50, 60, 50, 60, somewhere around there, miniatures, all in metal. And they have a really interesting way to put them together. They're like you know, those old keychain puzzles. You're like, oop, oh, they fit in exactly like this. Okay. So yeah, they fit in like big puzzle pieces. So they'll have interlocking pieces that connect, and yeah, you get some pretty big one. Like this guy's huge, you know, compared to the. If you were to compare him to a mech, it's getting up there. But yeah, these guys have to get done because I do have a second shipment of these the Defiance coming in as well. All the add-on scenarios and stuff. So that is expansions. The expansions, that's what they're called. So when those come in, I want to be already. I want to try and get those guys done before this big shipment comes in. Because man, this could be a lot of miniatures to do all at once. That will be rough. So I don't mind doing batch painting of stuff. I do batch painting quite a bit, and I get through a lot of minis all at once. But the problem is, you know, these Defiance miniatures are like they're like a lot of them are just little individuals of different types that they're just, you know, they're so varied, each one of them. It's like you just can't get you can't go with just one color scheme because they're all so different. And that's where the advantage is with batch painting is usually you're painting a bunch of guys that are all of one kind of group, which dress kind of the same and have the same colors, right? Where, yeah, these guys unfortunately will not. They're all individual crew members and stuff for a ship, and well, some of them like the Nox Warriors and stuff, they will have common coloring and stuff like that. Woo-wee. I like this brush. It does help a lot. This brush. This was a good buy for what I do. And with the amount of painting I do all the time, oh man. I mean, if you're not doing a whole lot of painting, then yeah, just get yourself one of those liner pens or that you get from well, I get mine from Michael's or Hobby Lobby, I guess, where most people that would be watching this would be getting their stuff from. Hobby Lobby. We don't have a Hobby Lobby up here. We have a DeMichael's, which is pretty much the same thing as a Hobby Lobby. And this brush that I have right now, you can't get that at a Hobby Lobby or a Michael's. It's a little too expensive for that. I mean, it'd be cool if they did, if they carried, you know, Opus Artisopus brushes. That would be awesome. But yeah, I don't see them doing that anytime soon. Very precise brush. And that stubbiness and the way it's kind of like a chubby stubbiness, it's yeah, it doesn't get all like, you know, with a regular long bristled brush, it doesn't go all, you know, as you're trying to be precise. It's really nice. Really nice, fine point, and easy to get that paint where you want it. Wonder what everybody else does on a Sunday. I'm here painting. Shauner's probably playing some Skyrim or something. I'm not going to hang out with old Rick. I'm going to go do some Skyrim. I was watching some of Shauner's stuff on some of the old videos where he's working on some stuff in whatchamacallit, in Python programming language. All the cool discoveries he was making with that. I wish I had such patience with that stuff. This is where I you know, I do what I want to do, you know, is this kind of thing where you know, something like programming, man, I mean, I did try doing some in BASIC like long time ago. That was when everything was DOS. And I learned how to put images onto screens and stuff like that by making them pixel by pixel, basically. I thought, man, if that's what you had to do in order to create something on a screen, it's brutal. Especially back then. You didn't have all the paint programs that you do nowadays, you know? Now you do. All the paint programs paint for you. We used to have to do it pixel by pixel. And then eventually they had programs that actually did that stuff for you, so made it a little easier to. But back in my day, no, you had to do that individually. There were no paint programs. even though some of this looks a little rough, well, I feel it looks a little rough. Once we get some wash into there, it'll bring up stuff a lot more, a little better. The awesome, how to do this one, eh? What to paint on the awesome to make it look awesome? Well, we're going to do this. What to do here? Circle? Why not? Shrikle on both sides. Shrikle. Next. Huh. It's like, what to do next on this? hear my wife upstairs clearing her throat. It's really bad. Allergy seasons. There we go. After that. Little chaps on both sides here. Ass chaps, as Dave calls them. Yeah. Hey, portion of you guys out there probably going, this is tedious. How can you do this? Yeah, no kidding. You just push yourself through it, man. Just push. You know, while Dwayne was talking to me, I couldn't believe I was already done. All the things that I need to get done in the yellow part. So it went super fast when you're doing something else while this is going on, like you know, talking to somebody, listening to a podcast or video or something. Fortunately, when I'm streaming, I'm not really able to have a somebody broadcasting something, because you know you could get hit with a demonetization kind of thing, so, or whatever. I don't have my stuff monetized, but at the same time I don't want to have a strike against some of my content or something. And apparently YouTube can now put ads on my videos without my consent, so because they're just that special. They're that special, they can do that to me. Not like anybody watches my videos anyway, so they're not going to make very much money. Probably on my other channel. But I pretty much stopped using my music channel. Just, I mean, like, I could go back to it and start streaming more weird stuff. Start writing more music, but that just takes up too much time away from me doing this right now. So I want to be involved with this part of my hobby life, painting miniatures and doing that sort of thing. I still love making music and stuff, but yeah, I'm just not motivated right now with it. Thinking, yeah, maybe I should put a blue thing on here on this side. There we go. He's so good and painted, I'm kind of feeling like this guy is neglected with not enough blue on him. So I'm going to go all out here and do this side on this Battle Master. Do I go ahead and do that too? Yeah, I guess he should have the blue shoulder pads too. Let's do it. Let's just do it. It'll be fine. It looks good. See? I don't have a plan. I just fake it along the way. And if it works, there we go. It works. That'll work. I can tell you my back is starting to feel it now. Oh. See where I'm at. Yeah, I'm already at an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah, it's not good getting old. I mean, I'm still young. I'm only 55. Well, going on 56 this year. But a good portion of that was floor laying and roofing and all that other stuff. Oh man, I glitched out. Gotta put a repair coat on that one. I accidentally touched it. That's the nice thing about paint. You can always go back and, you know, retouch up areas that you had an oopsie on. There we go.
Hello.
Yo. Were you talking to me and realized that your thing was off?
No, I just sat down.
Oh, okay.
But that has happened.
Oh, yes, I know.
Hey, kitty cat. What? You want?
Needs a lap.
He's laying on the floor thinking about attacking my feet.
Oh, sweet.
He's never claws. He's gentle, but he hits hard. It's like he punches you. He doesn't claw you. Hard slap. Pretty good cat. Ah.
Yeah,
So I wonder what I should do.
I am almost to the point where I can't paint anymore. The back is like going, nope. This'll be the wrong time to be doing this there, mister.
Oh, well, after you've been hammering away on yourself all day. I mean, you still are using your back muscles regardless of what you're doing at the store, right?
Oh, yeah.
Then you come home and you put yourself in a position.
Yep. And then I'll pay for it.
Yep. Will he learn from it? For tonight he will.
I'm having fun. Come on.
That's right. Until I'm not.
This is my fun time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's your fun time. Oh, I have an eye appointment on July 26th. Finally take a look at my eye. Oh, I guess I probably already told you that.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yes, it'll be nice to have them both done. And I can forget about it.
Yeah, it sure makes a difference having the second one done.
Yes. Well, considering that your eyes will focus normally in, I mean, with having a contact in one eye and your normal eye in the other eye, it's discombobulating sometimes.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is, you're kind of used to it now since it's been like that for a while. But once you
Yeah.
got them both done, it's like, oh, everything
Mhm.
works. You'll find that you're able to focus a lot way better too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I even can with my right eye if I like when I wake up in the morning after you wash your eyes and whatnot, right? And then I can watch TV and read what's going on and this and that, no problem. When I first got my eyes done, they did one, my right eye or my left eye, I don't remember which one it was, but they did one, and I could drive with one eye, no problem. Now, after having both my eyes and being able to see, like because I couldn't see before, now being able to see for 40 plus years or whatever, I take one away and I can't do it. Things are screwed up. It's odd how it seems the other side of the fence kind of syndrome. As you would expect, it would be the same difference, right? I mean, if I probably got into a bind where I had to, I probably could do it. But I wouldn't make the choice to.
Right.
Uh,
But I think it'll be a big difference once it's done, and you'll be like feeling more 100%.
yeah. Well, before I had my eyes done, all of a sudden I had really solid vision in one eye, so it just dominated without even a second thought. It's like your brain didn't even have to wire itself, right?
Right.
But taking one away, that's a different. So yeah, I can't wait until I don't have to deal with it because the lens I have in my left eye is actually for my right eye, and your eyes, even though the prescription's the same, the shape is a little bit different. So if I happen to look to the left or the right or something and blink just a little bit wrong, it makes my contact want to pop out. So I have to watch.
Oh.
You seen any good movies lately? Like really good ones.
Have you ever? Do you have
We
Amazon
can watch
Prime?
any movie we want.
Do
We
you
can
have
watch any
Amazon
movie we
Prime?
want. No, we have like it's like a boxy.
Oh. Watch Moon.
Moon.
Yeah, it's called Moon.
Okay. I'll watch that tonight.
It's got Kevin Spacey in it. Kevin Spacey's he's actually the robot in it, using his voice. And
Okay.
it's a story of a guy that's working on the moon.
Okay.
And it gets really bizarre. You'll be like, what the fuck is going on? It's a kind of a mystery kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but it's pretty good. It's a good
Okay.
twisted movie.
We started to watch Tenet.
Right?
That's an odd movie. It just didn't grip me. I didn't bother to watch the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like somehow it comes from the future back and things happen in reverse. Like one of the things he picked up a shell casing off of the counter, but you pick it up by putting your hand facing, like your palm facing, just like you dropped it, and then turning your hand over in the shell case, like going in reverse. It's really, really weird, hard to grasp. So I said, no, we'll go watch something else. It wasn't adventurous enough, action-packed enough, I guess.
Right.
And then there are other ones that aren't action-packed, but you just can't help but watch them because you're wondering
Yeah, that's what Moon
continuously
is
what's
like.
going on.
It's not full of like super action, although there is some interesting
There always
action in
is
it.
some, yeah.
But yeah, it's more interesting on what the fuck is going on here.
Yeah.
It's one of those. All
Yep.
right, I think I'm gonna quit the stream because, like I say, my back is killing me. So I'm going to terminate and possibly go back on tomorrow to. I'm gonna have to get some miniatures glued together for tomorrow.
All right.
That'll be my goal. So say goodnight, Dwayne.
All right. Good night.